Critical Mountain Pictures presents Bookworks video training series, Black Belt, 3rd Degree, Develop a Trading Plan. Now that you're about halfway through, here's one piece of advice you should always remember. Be your own trader. Don't follow someone else's trading advice blindly. Just because someone may be doing well with their method, it does not mean it will work for you. We have all the different market views, thought process, risk tolerance levels, and market experience. Have your own personalized trading plan and update it as you learn from the market. Develop a trading plan, and sticking to it are the two main ingredients of disciplined trading. But disciplined trading isn't enough. Even solid trading isn't enough. It has to be rock-solid discipline. Plastic solid won't do, nor will discipline made from straws and sticks. We don't want to be little piggies, we want to be successful traders. And having rock-solid trading discipline is the most important characteristic of successful traders. A trading plan defines what's supposed to be done, why, when, and how. It covers your trading personality, personal expectations, risk management, rules, and trading systems. When followed too, a trading plan will help limit trading mistakes and minimize losses. After all, if you fail to plan, you've already planned to fail. A trading plan removes any bad decision-making from the heat of the moment. Your emotions can consume when money is on the line, causing you to make irrational decisions. You do not want this to happen. The best way to prevent it from happening is to minimize. Notice we did not say eliminate. Thinking about having a plan for every potential market action. With the right trading plan, every action is spelled out. So in the heat of the moment, you don't have to make any rash decisions. You just simply stick to your trading plan. Before we continue, we have to quickly distinguish the difference between a trading plan and a trading system. A trading system describes how you will enter and exit trade. A trade system is part of your trading plan, but is just one of several important parts, i.e. analysis, execution, risk management, etc. Since market conditions are always changing, a good trader will have 2 or more strategies in his or her trading plan. Trading systems will be covered more in depth in a later lesson. We thought it was more important to point out the difference between the two upfront to avoid any confusion. Why do you need a trading plan? A trading plan would make trading simpler than it would be if you traded without one. Think of when you use a GPS device. You enter where you want to go. It then figures out where you currently are and shows you how to get there. You're able to consistently check your GPS to see you're still on the right track. When you make a wrong turn, it knows how to make adjustments, and it points you back in the right direction. A trading plan is your trading GPS. It will show you where you currently are as a trader and help you get to your destination, which is consistent profitability. Traveling without a GPS wouldn't be a smart idea. You wouldn't know where to go, and it's likely that you'll head around half course, driving around with a chicken with its head cut off. You're probably thinking that one could use an ancient object called maps instead, but we have no clue what that is. Please don't make such absurd suggestions again. Trading without a trading plan would be the same as driving without a GPS. A bad fucking idea. You're trying to get to this promised land called consistent profits, but since you have no way of knowing whether you're headed in the right direction, you'll most likely end up pulling out your account. With a trading plan, you'll be able to know if you're heading in the right direction. You'll have the framework to measure your trading performance, and just like a GPS, you'll be able to monitor this continually. This allows you to trade with less stress and emotion. Without a trading plan, this would be nearly impossible. Instead, you'd be a cowboy trader, shooting from the hip, trading by the seat of your pants, relying on your gut guesses or signals from strangers. This is not trading, this is gambling. Whenever you trade, you'll probably end up a nervous, emotional wreck, crying yourself to sleep as your roller coaster account balance grinds at your psyche. Okay, pretty drastic, but you think we get your picture. Just as you use your GPS to figure out the route to be taken and judge the progress that has been made, your trading plan defines how you become consistently profitable and tells you if you're on track. Most importantly, if you suck at trading, and you probably will in the beginning, you'll know it is down to 1 or 2 reasons. Either there's a problem in your trading plan, or you are not sticking to your trading plan. If you're trading without a plan, it's impossible to know what you're doing right from wrong. If you have no way to evaluate your results, so you'll never know how to stop sucking. We cannot emphasize this enough. If you fail to plan, then you've already planned to fail. Obviously, a trading plan doesn't guarantee success, but a good plan that is followed will help you stay in the Forex game longer than traders who don't have a trading plan. Survival is better than failure, and it should be your first goal as a newbie trader. Remember, 90% of new traders don't make it. You want to be a part of that special 10% that does. You're probably thinking, humbug, trading plan, schmeating plan. I could be part of that 10% when I'm a fucking stinking trading plan. It may be tempting to trade by the seat of your pants, but if you don't develop clearly defined trading plans and be disciplined enough to follow them consistently, you'll have much difficulty making consistent money as a trader. Justified versus unjustified. What's wrong with deviating from your trading plan if you're making a profit anyway? Making an occasional winning trade, even when you throw your trading plan out the window, may provide short-term pleasure, but entering trades haphazardly could adversely affect your ability to maintain discipline in the long term. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. When you stop following your trading plan and become rewarded for lacking discipline, you may start to believe that abandoning your trading plan is no big deal. An unjustified reward may increase your tendency to abandon trading plans in the future. You may be prone to think, I was rewarded once, maybe I'll be rewarded again. I'll take a chance. But the positive outcomes of the undisciplined trading are usually short-lived, and a lack of discipline ultimately produces the long-term trading losses. It's important to distinguish what justified wins from unjustified wins. A justified win is when you create a very detailed trading plan and follow the trading plan. A win that results from following the trading plan is justified and reinforces discipline. An unjustified win occurs when you make a plan but don't follow it, or if you have no plan at all. You might be rewarded, but the outcome occurred by chance. You might as well flip a coin or hang a printed copy of your charts on the wall and throw darts at it to help you make your trading decision. The win is unjustified and can reinforce undisciplined trading. Maintaining discipline is vital for consistent and profitable trading. Trading is a matter of getting the law of averages to work in your favor. You trade proven trading strategies over and over, so that across a series of trades, the strategies work well enough to produce an overall profit. It's like making shot after shot after shot on a basketball court is to accumulate a winning number of points. The more shots you take, the more likely you will amass points. Just look at Kobe Bryant or Dwayne Wade. The winning player is the person who first develops the skill to make the shot consistently, so that every possible opportunity, the ball is likely to go through the basket. They've developed a skill to learn how to shoot the ball the same way every single time. Consistency is crucial. It's the same thing for trading. One must trade consistently, following a specific trading plan on each and every trade. If you trade one approach this time and a different approach another time, your performance will more than likely be haphazard. We can't stress this enough. You have to allow the law of averages to work in your favor, so that across a series of trades, over a long period of time, you will be a consistently profitable trader. If you follow the plan sometimes and abandon it at others, you throw off the probabilities, and you'll most likely end up losing overall. With discipline comes profitability. Don't let unjustified wins interfere with your ability to maintain discipline. Follow your own trading plan and cement in the mindset that if you follow your plan, you will end up more profitable in the long run. Now that we're done explaining how important a trading plan is, can we stress this enough? It's time to learn what you should do inside a trading plan. Motivation and Goal 7. What motivates you to be a trader? Is it to become filthy rich? Is it for the thrill? Is it because you want to do something challenging and exciting? Is it because the girl you like trades currencies and you want to try to impress her? It's important to know what your true motivation is, or whether you should even be trading at all. Traders who aren't serious or committed to the craft will be quickly eliminated by the market. For example, seeking thrills and seeking consistent profits don't go together. You might enjoy the thrill of putting together a humongous I'm betting the farm position, but believe us, you won't be smiling once the trade blows up in your fucking face. If thrills are what you seek, go to the casino, jump out of a plane, or try driving an F1 racing car. Better yet, if you want a real thrill, drive an F1 racing car out of the plane and land in a casino. Now that's a real thrill, and even if you lose less money than if you were trading. What have you determined the goals of your trading? It can be expressed monetarily for using a profit goal, either in currency or percent return. For example, You might choose a goal like making $4 billion a month or achieving 529% return every week. This doesn't necessarily have anything to do with money. My goal for trading is buy and do Space Jam Jordan 11 so I can impress my lady crush so she can fall in love with me and we can live happily ever after. Or, my goal is to have enough money to have plastic surgery so I can look like Halle Berry and I can have everyone eating out of my hands. Okay, we lied. Everything has to do with money. Whatever you decide, just make sure it's specific and measurable. Set trading goals that will help you develop as a trader. You cannot be vague like I want to be rich. Changing it to I want to be super rich doesn't fucking count. Be specific. I want to make 1% every week. I want winning 50% of the time by the end of the year. I want to double my account in 6 months. I don't want to make any trading mistakes for the day. By making your goals specific and measurable, not only will you know what you really want, but you'll be able to monitor your progress and see if you are improving or not. Risk capital. What is your risk capital? How much money can you trade and how much can you afford to lose? You need to determine if you can afford to trade at all. Trading should only be done with risk capital. Risk capital is money you can lose. This is the kind of money that if you lost, you won't lose your home, car, spouse, limbs, electricity, etc. Do not risk what you can't afford to lose. If you're paying with money that you need to pay the bills, it'll have a huge negative impact on your ability to make objective trading decisions. Imagine how stressed you'll be when your trade is open, knowing you might not be able to put food on the table if you get stopped out. Every time a pip goes against you, you'll be thinking, there goes tomorrow's lunch. You don't want to end up starving, homeless, and broke, now do you? Unless you do. In that case, sure, go ahead and risk all your hard-earned money in Forex. Now, don't be fucking stupid. If you can't afford to make dough in the kitchen, then you can't afford to make dough in the Forex market. Stick to the demo until you really know what you're getting into. Later on, we'll teach you about risk management and how you should manage your capital. Your lifestyle considerations. How much time each day, week, month, whatever time frame is most appropriate to you, can you dedicate to the various requirements of trading and managing the trading system? Your time availability will determine your trade style. The shorter the time frame you are trading, the more you need to be in front of the charts. If you're a day trader, since you're entering and exiting trades throughout the day, you need to be glued to the screen the whole time. The longer the time frame you trade, the less you have to watch the market. You can simply check your trade from time to time. Don't forget about distractions. When you say that you can trade 8 hours a day, does it mean 8 hours of your undivided attention staring at the charts and analyzing economic data releases? Or does that mean 8 hours standing at the charts, analyzing economic data releases, cooking your honey bun some breakfast, juggling knives, playing with your kids, watching fucking YouTube videos, following Lady Gaga on Twitter, stalking someone on Facebook, and saving the world from the forces of evil? Because if you were a scalper, you probably missed a lot of entries and exits and end up scalping your own head due to many of your losses or missed winning opportunities. You also need to dedicate time and developing and tweaking your trading system. Trading your system will require you to stare at the charts for possible entries. Once you're in a trade, then you need to manage it. After you exit, you need time to review your trade to look at ways and improve. And then you need time to write everything down and how you felt you did in your trade journal. How much time you need to accomplish all this depending on your trading system. Naturally, your trading system needs to factor in how much time you can dedicate. This is all assuming you only have one trading system. You should repeat this process for every trading system you wish to trade. Whatever operating hours you decide, make sure you're able to commit to it consistently. See expectations. Which kind of returns do you expect to make? Of course, anyone who's interested in trading certainly has ambitions of raking in some dough. It makes sense. Trading involves risk, and we expect to compensate it for those risks. There's no doubt every trader expects to make profit. The question that you should ask yourself is this: what kind of returns do you expect to make? Your answer to this question will play a huge role in determining what kind of trading style you will implement, what currency pairs and times you will trade, and most importantly, the risks involved in achieving your goals. Let's take a look at this example to explain fuller. Let's say there are two traders, Bruce and Mike. Bruce is looking to score 10% a year, while Mike is a little more ambitious. He wants to double his account to make 100% returns. As you can imagine, a trader like Mike, who is looking to double his account, is in a very different situation. It's very likely that Mike will have to take a lot more trades or more risk than Bruce. He'll have to expose himself to more potential losses if he ever wants to achieve his goal of 100% returns. Traders will also have to take into consideration drawdowns. A drawdown is normally calculated as the distance from the highest value of your account to the next lowest point. I'll explain this a little bit later, but for now, pay attention. Each trader must decide how big of a drawdown he can accept in order to hit their profit goals. On the other hand, there are a lot of traders who are risk-averse and would rather have small drawdowns. The trade-off is that they will also limit their potential reward. On the other hand, there are traders who are comfortable with large drawdowns just as long as their system also yields high returns. You also have to take into consideration how much time you can dedicate to your trading. If you can't dedicate a significant amount of working on your system, reading up on the markets, learning new trading techniques, recording, reviewing your journal, then we guarantee that you will have a difficult time hitting your goals. If you can't make this commitment, you may have to readjust your expectations how much you can make your account grow. In the end, just know that success depends on you. Do you have the discipline to grind it out consistently, to tweak your skills and gain the experience needed to navigate the markets? If you don't, then expect inconsistent returns, if any, over the long term.